Check that.
I did.
Theme song, theme song, theme song. This is the theme song of When Wife Gives You Lemons. And this is one of my lemons.
Welcome back to Brody Knows Everything. Wait, what?
No.
Why?
Just do your job and then leave.
Fine. Welcome back to When Wife Gives You Lemons. Now here's my assistant.
Okay.
Here you go, sir.
Come out this way. Just hang it up.
Where are you coming? Where are you coming in?
Oh, it's gonna come in that way.
We'll come in this way. Thank you, Brody.
Right?
That was...
Way harder than it should have been. Oh, so hard that I lost my...
Oh my gosh.
I didn't do it.
Technical difficulties.
Your kid walked out of here like a bull in a china shop.
Technical difficulties.
I'm here. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, no. Maybe we're not.
Oh my god.
Stop it.
Don't tell me to stop it. You stop it.
You've been yelling at me since you got home.
You got notes?
For you, I guess. You're a real attitude problem today.
Oh my god.
I actually did have a note, but I just don't know where it is. I'm going to find it.
Okay.
So, hi everybody. Look at us. Look at our phones. How's that going for everybody?
I'm ready.
Well, you could have did something.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. Not have an attitude?
So last week I talked about my family when we were little taking us to Marineland. But I also forgot to mention, I forgot to mention, so when we were doing Marineland, it was kind of when Jurassic Park just kind of came out. So they had these like robotic animatronic dinosaurs that were super shitty, but whatever. And so we're walking, and these people just kept getting in front of us and taking pictures, and my mom started to get annoyed, because that's my mom. And so there was like a bunch of Asian people, and they just kept walking in front of us every time we like want to look, and we were little. So my mom goes, "Oh look, a blackbirdasaurus." And it was just literally a real blackbird, but all of these Asian people went and took pictures of it.
So do you think they went back and they were like, oh yeah, this is a duckosaurus or some shit that some lady told us?
No, it was a blackbirdasaurus.
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 Yeah.
And it reminded me, because I forgot to talk about that.
Well, there was something that, I forget what it was. Something came up and, oh, okay, I know what it is. I was at the kids' football practice the other day. Yesterday. And I'm standing there and I'm watching the kids. The first time we were there, last week, the first like Tuesday, all the kids were there. You got one kid, like, he's got his shirt off, all tucked in his little shorts, right? He was like, you can just tell, like, he's like, I'm the little alpha kid. Right?
I'm the little peacock.
So I show up, I went and did something at the store, and then I came back and I'm watching the kids. And I walk up, and like 8 of them have their shirts off this time.
Oh, that's
and
hilarious.
I'm cracking up because it brought back the memory of Brendan and Brendan and Caleb when Brendan didn't have a shirt on, and he said he makes me look sexy. And then Caleb ripped his shirt off and said, I want to be sexy too. And Brendan goes, yeah, let's be sexy together. It was the funniest shit. That was almost as good as when he called him a juice box.
Juice bag.
A juice bag.
Because they couldn't understand what douchebag was, so they just assumed we were saying juice bag. And they're like, man, that guy's a real big juice bag.
The same ones are like, man, we're going to have our alphabet in our math soon.
Yeah.
We better get good at our alphabet.
There's alphabets in our math.
We better get really good at our alphabets. That was our kids.
Brendan and Caleb had some good ones.
Man, that was so funny though. Why's your shirt off? Because it makes me look sexy. They were like 9, by the way.
Oh, they were little.
Oh. Caleb just instantly takes his up. I want to be sexy too.
Let's be sexy.
All right, let's be sexy together. It was like semi-pro. Friggin' Ron Burgundy. What's his face?
Will Ferrell.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, good job.
Thanks.
You're
Because
welcome.
it's because he was out there as Ron Burgundy on that Tom Brady.
At the roast, yeah.
Which it was pretty entertaining.
I highly suggest
We have to
watching the
finish it,
roast.
but it was very entertaining.
We didn't finish it?
No. God, no. We still have, like, Andrew Schultz.
Oh, shit, you're right.
You know, I watched the comment section that said Bert and Tom or Tom was clearly the best, and I was like, fuck, what were they watching?
Right, it was, yeah.
I thought it was pretty rough. Like
Tony and Nikki.
Tony and Nikki fucking shredded it.
But Nikki's always, and it's just crazy because I actually talked to Nikki right before, like, and she was like, I'm nervous, and I was like, dude, you're so fucking good. I was so proud of her. I am so proud of you, Nikki. You probably don't even remember who I am, but you fucking killed it, and I'm so proud of you.
Some lady said she was proud of me. Huh.
Some fat chick. So,
So yeah, I just thought that was funny to see the kids like that, and it cracked me up that the first time there was one, and then this time there was like 8.
And you know what? That's kind of funny because so I've been dress shopping for this wedding that's supposed to that's going to happen. That's happening.
Yeah, not supposed.
I didn't mean to say it that way. I'm sorry. That was not intentional. But so we've been trying because the bride has been very specific with what she wants, and it is really hard to find all of her specifications.
And we don't know until yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we need you guys to do this. Is that okay? When do you need it by? Yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Well, right now? Yeah.
The two of them together, I am very worried about their marriage because they...
a couple of pretties.
They're very pretty, and they wait till the last minute of everything, and they don't understand that you can't do that.
Grown-up world, you just cannot do that shit.
So it's gonna be interesting. I'm like, oh my goodness. So they're gonna have a very interesting life. But so we went, and so it's me, my sister-in-laws. We went to the mall, and I found a dress, and it fit almost all the specifications except the color. And then I found another dress that fit all the specifications except the length. It's been a fucking thing. But it reminded me, we were at the Topanga Mall, and Berto, Jamie, and me, we were all Berto had a beer, and we were having a margarita. And Jesse and Brody were walking around the mall, and then they came back, and Brody's all, got like 9 bitches' phone numbers.
9 bitches.
And then he's all, yeah, and this hot chick. Oh, he's like, oh shit, one of the hot chicks just texted me one of the other hot chicks. So we got like 10 phone numbers now.
Yeah, that's your kid.
And then when we were getting the margarita, because it's cool, the Topanga Mall has this whole like bar. It's called the Topanga Social.
Okay.
So it's like a bunch of bars and some like food courts. So, but you can just walk around in it with your drink, and they have big TVs everywhere.
From place to place.
Yeah, they have big TVs everywhere.
Sure.
Jamie and I went and got a margarita, but Jamie's like, I don't know if we're allowed to leave this bar place. So she's like, asked the bartender, who was very good looking and smelled like vanilla. And she goes, hey, can we leave? And he's like, no, you're handcuffed here. And in my head, I'm like, well, that wasn't going to be the first time I've been handcuffed today. And then we were walking away, and I told that to Jamie. And she's like, why didn't you say that? I'm like, I don't know.
Why didn't you say it?
I don't know.
Who handcuffed you?
You.
I did not.
I don't like you today.
I know. I don't know what your problem is.
I just want to hit you. With love, but not. I don't know why. Your face bothers me today.
Sorry, you're annoying me right now.
Good. We're even. So yeah, I did kind of find a dress. I don't know. I have a friend who maybe have to make me a dress because
and then we had to go down to Reseda and get the boys fitted for their tuxes.
Whoa, that is a big ass spider.
Where?
Right there.
Oh yeah.
But I don't have any. Give me that $1 bill. I'll kill it with the $1 bill.
No.
Just give me something to kill it with. Oh, John. That was... Sorry, you guys just...
You just witnessed a murder.
We didn't really kill it. It's still alive. We're not murderers.
You just witnessed a fucking murder,
We're
people.
not murderers.
No, I did it in cold
Peter's
blood.
gonna yell
In
at us.
cold blood.
You know why I was cold blood? Because spiders have cold blood. clothes.
Oh, you're so smart. Look at that's so smart in you.
So, yeah, so we just went mall shopping, and I don't know, like, I think we got a dress. I don't know.
Kids suited.
Oh, the kids are suited. We have to go back next week because the guy goes, all right, guys, just come back 2 weeks before the wedding and we can do the final fitting. And I go, in 2 weeks then? And he's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, in 2 weeks. And he's like, oh, I remember this bride. I go, yeah. And he goes, yeah. He goes, she knew what she wanted and she was not going to be swayed. And I'm
no, she
like,
wasn't.
that's our bride. That's our bride.
That's your new daughter-in-law.
That's your new daughter-in-law as well.
Shit, is it?
Yeah.
I guess so. Look at that.
Yeah. And then
Fancy.
And then I was telling you this, but you wanted to get off the phone so fast today.
Oh my God, I was fucking working, lady.
So I
want to have a 20-minute conversation with you at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I know you're at work and you're probably doing something, but I want to have a 20-minute conversation. I can't always do it.
So anyway, I was walking Franny this morning, and Tyler's Hyundai was finally being towed.
Thank God.
It's been in our fucking driveway for over a year. So they had John and Brody pushed it to the field to make it easier for them to get it out. And so when I was walking Franny, the tow truck was there, and it was pulling the Hyundai up. And I was like, oh, good morning. And Franny's like, fuck that. So I had to carry Franny until she couldn't see the fucking tow truck.
She's such a whip.
And so she's right there. So I carry her, and then we start taking our walk, and then she poops. But she normally doesn't poop on our walks. And I was like, oh my God. So I was like, I don't have poop bags. So we turn around, and as I'm coming back up, you see the Hyundai still trying to get up. And then you hear like a pop, and then you hear liquid. And the dude's hydraulic just busted. And it was just pouring out of his truck. And I was like, uh-oh. So I go get the poop bag, pick up the poop. By the way, Franny just realized I pick up her poop, and the look of disgust on her face, she's just like, no, Mom. No, you're not supposed to pick that up. Ew.
Go flush that.
Stop it. Like, ew, you're gross. Mom. She also peed outside for the first time. She does not pee on her walks. But today she peed, and I was like, look at you, nature girl. So I think now she's like, oh, I can do this while we're walking? I'm like,
why didn't you clean that shit up, Mom?
Yeah, Mom,
why didn't you clean up my pee?
So when I go and I take a shower and I get all the boys ready and we're driving out and the Hyundai's still there and the tow truck's gone. So he must have not. And then you said when you went home for lunch,
yeah, I passed
you saw it.
I passed him on the way out from San Martinez.
Yeah, so that means
he had it on a tow dolly.
Yeah, so that means that
it was a truck with a tow dolly. It wasn't a tow truck.
Oh, this was like a big tow truck with a flatbed.
Oh, like a flatbed tow truck?
Yeah.
And the thing couldn't pull the freaking car out?
Well, it started to. No, like I said, it started to, and then the hydraulic popped.
Right. But I'm like, man.
Maybe he scraped it on like the speed bumps or something. You never know. But you could just see him, and he's like.
He's like, sorry, I gotta go. And that's probably he just like.
So yeah, there's hydraulic fluid all down our street.
I didn't even.
Because I mean, it was a huge.
I'll go out and look
it was a big tub. My arms look really good. So
So that happened.
That happened, and I was like, oh, dude. It's
then Joy went off on Marketplace again.
Oh, I got a porch swing for $50 that has like. It's cool. It's cool.
It's like the equivalent to going to the garage sale and going, ooh, that looks cool, and buying it and bringing it home.
That is not true.
It is
because
too.
I don't do that.
It's what Marketplace is.
Okay, but
It's
don't compare me to my parents. I bring home stuff that I use. I brought a rug home, and then I brought
a rug home, and then another one. I'm giving you a hard time.
I don't like it.
Well,
I got a swing. It's cool. It's a cool swing. I'm going to put it together after this because I thought I was going to come home and it'd be together, but it wasn't. So.
What, you just expected me to put it together?
Yes. But I'll do it. Like I did the rug and like I did everything else.
No, it's a good thing you're here to do everything.
Fucking good thing Joy's here. Thank God Joy's here.
Right? I mean, come on.
Now, come on.
I'm useless.
And then I found out, so I was talking when we were dress shopping, we went to Olive Garden. And we were eating, and Michelle said something about Tatum, or somehow the kids got brought up, and I was like, wait, are the kids invited? And so Michelle asked Brandy if Tatum was invited, and then Jamie asked Shauna if Annie was invited, and they both said yes. So I text our soon-to-be daughter-in-law, and I was like, hey, because I did think it was weird that kids weren't invited because it's a dry wedding, so it's not like, you know. And so she's like, no, kids are invited. And I'm all, oh, well, can my brother's kids come? And she's like, oh, Tyler didn't tell me he had kids.
Tyler doesn't say a lot of things.
No, but he's an open book.
Well, I did sit him down and ask him, are we going to catch any surprises that we are not aware of coming into this wedding?
Nice.
Like any.
Uh-huh.
He said, no more. I think everything's all okay. Well, we'll see.
Okay.
Until they're like, we need.
Yeah.
Like they did the other day. We in the beginning we expected, okay, we'll probably pay for the rehearsal dinner. This is way back.
Right.
But then nothing was said, nothing's been done, and then we're 3.5 weeks away, and then they come to us and go, hey, can you guys pay for it?
3. I think it's 3 because today's Wednesday.
Right. So we're like, whoa, you're just telling us 3 weeks out?
Well,
you could have told us this 2 months ago.
Here's the thing. Because this was our bad, I guess we should have asked, but because they never said anything about the rehearsal dinner, and Aubrey did mention the rehearsal dinner once, but she never asked, like, oh, is that something you guys are going to pitch in on? I went all out on that engagement party, and I was all, oh, well, maybe I should have girded my loins a little on that.
Saved a little? Well, we're going to find out.
Yeah, but it's funny because honestly, one of my patients who I just massaged, she's a little party planner. She also was a lunch lady at OLPH, so she had to buy all of it.
Okay.
So she's good at like feeding people. And she seriously goes, okay, I got the ideas, Mom. I may or may not have priced this all out for you. So I think
you have it all figured out.
I think Mayor's got it all for us. So we're cool. I'm just gonna let Mayor do it.
Nice.
So
what else is new? I won disc golf league last week.
Yes, you did.
Number 1. I know, right? I was super excited. Why did you just hang me out like that?
Because it made me happy. Okay, I'm
no,
sorry.
I don't want to.
Come on.
No.
Come on.
You don't deserve one. You don't deserve it.
Come on.
No, I will stay right here out of reach.
Reacher. Reach around.
Reach around. But that was cool. I played really well. I was really excited about how well I did. And I got the little number 1 tag, which I'm going to play the league tomorrow too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I won't be home till.
I know, I get home about a little before you, right about the same time.
Yeah.
So, other than that, I thought that was pretty cool. I was excited about that. And then
every time I look down, she's in a different position.
I don't know. That's kind of it. I don't
really
have a whole lot, but it was.
I think I do, but I just can't. Oh my God. So, the first night of shopping was kind of a bust, whatever. Actually, we found the dress that I got, but it's not, whatever. So, Jamie was like, we should just go get ice cream. Like, fuck it. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. So, we go to this new place called Handels.
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 Is it like Verdale and Verdal?
Yeah. So, we get there, and
white trashers come in. Hey, we're going to Handels.
So, we get there, and
let's go to Handels.
she's like, she goes, don't worry, the line looks long, but it goes fast, which it really does, because they have a bunch of windows. So we go, and then it was cold, so they're like, let's eat in Joy's car. By the way, they fucking made me drive, and they told me they weren't going to make me drive, and then they made me drive. I don't like driving. I was like, you guys are dicks, dude. So anyway, so we're eating in the car, and this truck pulled, like the Suburban, these people get in too, because it was cold, but they turn on their headlights. And
so
their
right
truck,
at you.
Their truck is higher than my RAV, so they're like right in our way. And then Jamie's all, oh no. Before that, so we've got our ice cream and we're walking to my car, and this guy who was like a Postmates guy, but he was an older gentleman. Happy birthday, John's birthday was on Sunday, by the way. So John is older.
Yay.
So when this guy goes, oh, is Handels as good as they say? And Jamie's like...
Did he say Handel or did he say Handel?
Probably Handels. I don't know. And he's like, is it... And Jamie's...
trying to get a figure on what his bank account was like.
Jamie's all, yeah, it's pretty good. He's a Postmates guy, John. And he's probably in his 50s, 60s. He's Postmates.
Oh, wow. He calls it handles.
But he's turning, like, we're walking, and he's turning around, walking backwards. And then we're like, yeah, it's okay. Jamie's like, I like it. And then he turns back around and starts, and by the way, I had peopled so much because I'm trying on dresses. I hate my body. I hate my face. I do not like anything about me but my comedy. I think that's funny, and my ability to write books. And I'm good at massage. But I do not like looking at myself in the mirror. So I just tried on a bunch of dresses. None of them fit because I'm a disgusting cow. So moo. So I'm like already done with people. But this guy kept turning around and talking to us. And I was like, oh my, like I'm already overloaded. And I was like, just in my head, I'm like, fucking stop turning around and talking to us. And he's like, yeah, you know, there's this other place, but it went out of business. And I was like, nobody fucking cares. So we get in the car, and I was like, that was just too much for me. And Jamie's all, fucking idiot. And then we just fucking died laughing. And then so we're sitting there, and we're eating our ice cream. And then this guy puts on his headlights, and it's like right in our face. And I'm all, and then Michelle's like, fucking idiot. And then we just start laughing again. So then Michelle grabs my sunglasses, and it's dark.
Right.
It puts them on and then puts the sun visor down. And then the people, they turn off the lights, but they start laughing hysterically.
Right,
because it was funny.
Everybody was laughing.
And then we were watching this lady who was just like deep-throating this cone, and I was like, oh shit! And then next to him is a car, and they're on a date. And at first you could tell the guy like kind of liked her, but he kept spoon feeding her, but he kept like shoving the spoon like further down her throat, and I think it was to see how far he could get in.
He's all, there it is, that's a 3-inch gag.
He's like, I got you.
I'm gonna make her barf on my
But she kept talking, and like throughout the date you could see him just getting more and more annoyed, and then at the end they're both not talking. Both of their ice creams are done. And he just pulls out. And
this Tinder date is over.
And I was like, that guy looks really mad. And Jamie's like, what if we see him on like, or maybe it was Michelle. One of them was like, what if we see him on like the next Dateline? Like he goes home and murders him. And I was like, well, at least you got ice cream.
Wouldn't be the first time we've seen it.
Right, that's true.
Because we were at Kill Tony when that would happen too.
That's true. That guy was creepy as fuck too.
Right.
So, yeah, we got ice cream, and then the next day was John's birthday. And I went to Topanga Mall without John because John didn't want to go.
It was wonderful.
And then so I was like, I'm going to bring John home ice cream. But then right when I was driving, Caleb's all done. And I was like, fuck. So I'm like, hey, I'm getting ice cream. And then Caleb's like, I want ice cream. And I was like, no shit. And then John's like, I want ice cream. And I was like, that's what I was getting it for your birthday. So it was all ruined.
My ice cream.
So I need to take you to handels. Handels.
I don't want to go to handles. I want to go to handels.
Well, we'll go to handels. Handels.
Okay.
In fact, we should go right now. And
it is pretty warm in here.
It is. And so, yeah. And then the whole way home, Michelle kept saying idiot. And then we all just fucking would die laughing.
Laugh and call somebody idiot.
Yeah.
I get it.
So that was our night.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah, I want to punch you in the junk.
All right. Well, let's call this then.
All right. Lick my clit.
I'm going to go get punched in the junk. Lick my clit and surprise.
And email us.
Right? Because that's what it would be, right? You lick my clit and you get a surprise.
Yeah. When wife
4 inches.
When wife gives you lemons at gmail.com if you want to email us. We have a shit ton of stickers if anybody wants a sticker.
Right.
Also, June 22nd, we are doing the live podcast in San Diego. Tickets are still available.
And if you ask
a question, $15.
And if you ask a question, I will ask Joy that question.
So, good day.
Good day. Enjoy your week. Goodbye.